Okay, so when you do your project, first of all, you need to set up your blank walls, your blank room. First of all, the canvas for this project is file new file. It's going to be a 13 by 19, 300 white. Okay, make sure you change it to white. So the width of 19, height of 13, resolution is 300, and the background contents are white. Press create and leave it locked. Actually, that's perfect the way it is. And now you want to make a blank layer and just title it G for guides. You want to grab a brush. I recommend the color black, and you want that brush to be that hard round brush. Okay, I would say that's too thick. Left bracket key, perfect. All right, so I'm going to draw a simple X. Click, shift, click, click, shift, click. And now I'm going to draw the back wall. Click, drag, shift, drag, drag, drag down. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes, these are just guides. All right, and now I'm going to make a new layer and call it VP for vanishing point. Maybe I'm going to grab a nice bright color, maybe a nice bright red or another bright color. Make the brush a little bit bigger. Right bracket key right there in the center. Lock that layer because you don't want to put anything on the VP layer. You're going to go back down to the guides layer and you're going to rectangular marquee right there. You're going to marquee out center lines just like that. And now magic. You have a ceiling, you have a floor, and two walls. And basically, this is the shell, right? This is the empty shell where you create your project. Now, you don't have to leave it just like this. You could add creative things. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to go to the internet and I typed in 1-point perspective room. All right, this one's pretty basic. This is a lot like what we've been doing. I like this area here where you can walk out. I think you can see outside. Something like that, you're allowed to copy. Again, if there's something like that, that's pretty cool. You're allowed to copy. And just think about what you could do with that empty shell. Now, something like this, you're not allowed to cut out and put into your project. All right, you can't copy items from a room online, like items that have been shaded, items that have been created by somebody else. You can't do that and put it in your room. But you can get ideas, you can gather ideas and jot down those ideas somewhere for later use. I mean, it's just the possibilities are endless. So where's the vanishing point here? Well, vanishing point here, if I follow this line, it's probably right here. This is a much shorter room. If you want a shorter room, you go back to Photoshop. I'm going to go back to my guides layer. And you drop it up right there. Oops. Yep. Yep. And now you've got magic, a much shorter room. I'm not sure why I did that in red. It just happened to be the color that I have. All right, so that's an idea. There's a lot less room for you to put stuff, but hey, if let's say you're designing a bathroom, you know what I mean? Like, who knows? Sky's the limit. Okay, go back to the search results. Did I end my search results? Where are my results for? I must have closed it out. Okay, so there are things you can borrow from online, but for the most part, you know, you've got your ceiling, you got your floor, you got your walls and your back wall. That's what you get from doing this. Okay, so drawing that simple X, put your vanishing point, draw the back wall. That pretty much determines everything, and then erase the stuff in the middle. And the rest of it comes from your head or is inspired by images online. Inspired by, but not copied. Okay, that's how you set up your new canvas. And why don't you just save it as file? Just file, save as, just call it room. All right, you don't have to type in 1 point perspective. Just file, save as room.